I am making a vegetable brush. And so it is...
A vegetable brush?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so it'll look like this when I get done.
Okay.
So this end is for scrubbing carrots and potatoes. This end is for removing corn silk off from ears of corn and also light dirt. And so I've tied it, and now I've got to trim it and sew it, and do a little more trimming after that.
Okay.
One of the hardest things that I do when I do this, and it's really stupid, but cutting straight.
Oh.
I go around, I cut this, and just about guaranteed by the time I get to the other side, it won't be in the same spot.
Ah.
I think I must have flunked that in when I was in kindergarten.
Well, it looks like you're making different kinds of brooms.
I actually know how to make about 12 different kinds of brooms. I only have like 6 or 7 with me.
Okay.
So these are all the small hand brooms. I left all the brooms with handles at home. So I make a full-size kitchen broom, fireplace brooms, all sorts of wide variety.
Okay. You mentioned that you sell these things.
I do.
How much?
Well, it depends on the broom. So like the little vegetable brush that I've got, there's about 4 of them. Pot scrubbers, cake testers, vegetable brush, and the utility broom, which is that long skinny one there. They're all $12. And then the hen's wing, which is this angular broom on the end here, that is $30. And then the hawk's tail is $40. And these are riverboat knots. It's the only thing I make that's not made out of broom corn. This is actually made out of rope, and they're $20. The riverboat knot was made by the riverboat men, and they would hit a port and they would sell them, so they have a little bit of spending money. And ladies would buy them to use them for dusting. But the sailors and the riverboat men would use them on the boat to like swab the decks and wash dishes, kind of anything you would have used. We think of using like a cloth for, they would use, they just tie them up and use them. But it was a way for them to get a little bit of extra money. And so all the others are made out of broom corn, which is a sorghum. So it looks like a corn stalk, except it gets seeds on the tassel. And broom corn is one of, there's about 200 varieties of sorghum, and broom corn is just one of them. It grows 8 to 12 feet tall. It's a big plant. It gets a tassel on it that's about 1.5 to 2.5 feet in length. And it's the tassels, like the ones hanging up over there, that we use for making brooms. So they grow that whole plant and they harvest the tassel, the very top. The rest of it, though, does not go to waste. They feed it to animals as silage. And so we pretty much use all the parts of the broom. So this is the tassel. This is part of the stalk. These are pieces that I have taken and I split and I soak them. So I just have a whole bunch of them and put them on, and that's what makes the handles, and braid them on there. So now I've got all this extra here, so I've got to cut it off. And so it's real exciting. Another one of those challenges in life to see if I can cut it straight.
This is a Civil War reenactment, and so this is something that they would have done in the 1800s during the Civil War. Correct? Okay.
Oh yeah. So broom making actually goes back. The type of brooms that I'm making go back early as about 1800. They start using broom corn to make broom. The style changed a little bit, but by the time you get to the 1860s, brooms really didn't change that much after that. They mechanize the making of the brooms, but that's about it. If you were to look at a full-size kitchen broom from the 1860s compared to today's, they're almost identical. There's a little bit of difference, but not much.
To go more modern day now, you have a website you sell these through? Or?
No, actually, basically, I kind of sell them as I make them. So I tend to have various places that we go reenacting and doing living history, and that's pretty much where I sell them. I do have an email that people can contact me, but I kind of prefer not to have to mail them. I don't. Mailing brooms is not easy.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so there is the guy that taught me has an Etsy website, but he's out of Arkansas. So people just kind of catch me when they can catch me.
Okay.
I spend a good portion of my summers at Nevada City, Montana. I have a broom shop there and do living history on the most weekends, except when I'm out doing an event like this.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.